Hey guys, welcome back to Trusted Technology. Today we'll talk about whether USB-C iPhones are really worth $85,000. Let's head into it. USB-C iPhone X, made by an engineer, is currently on sale on eBay, with bids up past $85,000. Last month, Ken Polonal revealed an iPhone X he'd modified to include a USB-C port, and this is it. I finally built the world's first iPhone with a USB Type-C port. It supports charging and data transfers. The first part was about getting the electronics to work. Then the next step was to reverse engineer the Apple C94 connector to make my own PCB with a female USB-C port. Then the schematics for the project were set and tested, and the final was to make it fit inside the iPhone. The device is now on sale on eBay, where it has racked up 144 bids and a current price tag of $85,550, which seems set to rise. That is of course a lot more expensive than Apple's current best iPhone, the iPhone 13, but is described as a true piece of collection for any Apple fanboy out there, as a piece of art. There are some conditions to buying it, however. The listing states that by bidding, the purchaser agrees to not restore, update, or erase the phone, not to use it as a daily phone, and not to open it, presumably the phone and its internals, not the package that is. The seller is even offering a 30-minute call if the buyer has any question. The auction went live on November 1, and things got out of hand from the get-go, with the first bid landing at $1,625. It climbed steadily up through $14,800, before someone else chimed in with $30,000 yesterday. It then jumped again from $33,000 to $40,000, then $49,000, then again from $60,000 to $65,000, and then $65,000 to $80,000. The struggle for unified ports. Apple might face a new problem for future iPhones, thanks to an EU proposal that all chargers be fitted with a USB-C connecting on the device end. If passed, this would create an issue for Apple because it continues to use a mix of wireless charging and its Lightning port, which it introduced in 2012. And has stuck with on a number of devices, but also migrated away from in others. The EU's intention here is to reduce the amount of chargers and the e-waste that results from the near-endless production of them. By moving to USB-C on every new device, there would be no question that customers could charge their devices and not need an included charger. Also in the proposal is an end to the proprietary fast charging. That would mean that a standard would have to be agreed, and couldn't be specifically bound to a processor as it is in Qualcomm's Quick Charge. That said, Qualcomm's later standard worked with the standardized USB-C power delivery standard, which is presumably what the EU Commission is proposing here anyway. The EU Commission does say that there would be a 24-month transition period for manufacturers to adapt to the change. That means we wouldn't see Apple push towards this until the iPhone 15, although it seems increasingly likely that the company might take the change of its own back in the near future anyway. If there is a more radical redesign coming for the iPhone 14, including USB-C, seems like a logical step. And indeed there are big advantages for Apple when it comes to the more universal connector, as the iPhone, and particularly 2 Pro models, moves towards increasingly professional levels of video, with ProRes support and a very high quality video. It may be that a new port is a good thing for Apple. Offloading bulky footage over Lightning is a mixed bag, and USB-C gives the company a lot of flexibility, as it has with its iPad Pro range. In a press release, the Commission points out that while the number of different charging solutions has gone from 30 down to 3, there is no one-size-fits-all solution. It is of course cheaper for a lot of companies to use micro USB for their devices, and not a lot of incentive to change to USB-C on low power items. USB-C is present on most smartphones and tablets these days, with the major exception of the iPhone. Apple also uses Lightning on mice and AirPods, which suits people in the Apple ecosystem, but continues the reliance on this cable. Managing editor of T3 US, Matt Gallagher, said he expected Apple to make the change to USB-C on his iPhone anyway. He explained Apple's already moved to the USB-C port on several of its iPads, including the new iPad mini. There clearly isn't much of an objection from Cupertino about the connection itself. It's more likely that the company has designed challenges around the smaller iPhone to overcome first. How Apple deals with this will likely come down to its own plans anyway. Could it include a Lightning to USB-C dongle in the box to calm the EU, perhaps? However, at this point, it does seem more likely that future iPhones will see a switch to USB-C for better or worse. So bundle up those Lightning cables and get ready to chuck them in the incinerator. What do you think about these innovations? Would you prefer your iPhone to have a USB-C port? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.